What's up, you guys? So recently, Dr. Ian Smith, who was appointed by President Obama to the prestigious President's Council on Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition, and who is currently the medical contributor and co-host of the nationally syndicated television show, The Rachel Ray Show, called out talk show host Tamron Hall for allegedly going out of her way to not book Black experts on her talk show. In her interview with journalist Karen Hunter, Dr. Ian Smith shared a certain African-American talk show host purposely does not book Black experts on their show and has her producers only book Black guests when it's something controversial. He said there's a talk show host with an African-American host and an African-American executive producer that has said to publicists, do not pitch us your Black clients, we are not a Black show. Pitch us your white clients, we don't want to be looked at as a Black show. Listen for yourselves.
There is a talk show with an African-American host, with an African-American executive producer that has said to publicists, do not pitch us your Black clients. We are not a Black show. Pitch us your white clients. We don't want to be looked at as a Black show. Once again, it's an African-American TV host with an African-American executive producer. For those who don't know TV, that means that person's in charge of the show, who have sent messages to publicists around the country that do not pitch us your Black clients, pitch us your white clients. We are not a Black show. However, this show will continue to bring on Black experts when they do something salacious, when they're in the headlines for doing something bad. Then they'll bring Black people on to talk about that, but they won't bring us on to talk about COVID, to talk about education, to talk about the law, when we can look professional and experts. And I'm putting this show on blast because when white shows and white hosts don't let us on, we criticize them. But the same criticism has to be held for shows that are helmed and hosted by Black people that keep us off the airways. And it's just not right. There are a lot of brothers and sisters who deserve to have time, who have good information to share beyond Dr. Ian Smith. I know I get on all the shows. I've been doing this for a long time, but there are other people who are as good, if not better than me, and they can't get on, and that's not right.
There's a link below to check out the full segment from Karen Hunter. What do y'all think of Dr. Ian Smith alleging that Tamron Hall has instructed her team to purposefully avoid booking Black people as experts like doctors and lawyers on her show and instead only book Black people who are in the midst of some type of controversy? Leave a comment and share if you believe the allegations or not. I personally used to be a fan of Tamron Hall until I saw the lack of empathy she has had for guests that have been victims of child abuse. I share my opinion on her lack of empathy in another video when she interviewed Tamar Braxton. And of all the things to question Tamar on, like she didn't believe her, she acted like she questioned Tamar, saying that she was a victim of abuse as a child. That made no sense to me. And that's when I started looking at Tamron Hall as a Black woman putting on a show for white people. Now, y'all might get what that means later, but that's when I first started feeling like Tamron Hall is putting on a show for white people, and that's when I stopped watching her show because I'm definitely not white. And apparently, I am not her target audience with my Black educated self. Anyway, if you do watch Tamron Hall's show, do you see Black experts like Black doctors and Black lawyers on her show? Leave a comment and let us know. Is Tamron Hall going out of her way to appeal to a white audience by not featuring Black experts on her show?